Hey YouTube! So I'm going to go ahead and do my 38-week update. Sorry I'm doing it from my car. I'm actually sitting outside of my midwife's office getting ready to go in for an appointment. I had a cardiology appointment today. I had mitral valve prolapse and atrial fibrillation back forever ago, but they wanted me to have a cardiology clearance before having an out-of-a-hospital birth, which is fine. I respect that, and I actually appreciate it. At least I know they care about whether or not I live or die by making sure that I know that I'm healthy. So today is Monday, September 9th. I am 38 weeks and 2 days, and I'm still pregnant. He's still cooking. So I think I said in my 37-week update, maybe I didn't. When I went and saw my midwife for 37 weeks, I was having contractions. And then last Tuesday, I actually came up to the birth center because I was experiencing contractions. And then all of a sudden, they just stopped, which was fine. That was I did do that because I did the prodromal labor video. So if you go to my page, you can see that. Well, then on Saturday, 2 days ago, I woke up at 3 a.m., having contractions, and typically they say that if they wake you up, it's legit. So I was like, okay, well, maybe this is the real thing. And I didn't wake Brian up. I just kind of got up and I got in the shower and got out of the shower, and I'm like, okay, I'm still feeling contractions. I don't know what's going on. They started picking up, and there's somebody right beside me. He's letting his, opening the door for his pregnant wife. That's very nice of him. Brian was making me climb up in his big old truck by myself. Till I said something about how hard it is to climb up in my big old truck. But, so anyway, I called my midwife finally at like 5:30 because I was like, you know what? I think these are like real. They were coming every 5 minutes and they hurt really bad. So I really wasn't 100% sure what was happening. And she came over and we walked and we rocked and we walked and we rocked, and my contractions then bumped to 3 minutes apart, lasting a minute and a half. And she said, well, you know, we have an hour and a half drive to the birth center. Maybe we should head on up. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. Well, we get up here and I labored for hours, and I mean, it was so intense that at one point they were prepping the tub because they thought I was going to transition soon. The contractions were very intense. They were not little teeny meek little, oh, I think I'm having a contractions. These were like, I had to work through them contractions. So, got on my husband. He was great. My photographer was great. Everybody was up here. We really thought we were coming home with a baby on Saturday. Well, after being up here for about 4 hours and laboring consistently, she checked me and said that I had dilated to a 3, which was more progress than I was the first time, because I keep getting conflicting dilation stories. I really believe that it depends on who checks you, who tells you how far dilated you are. Because when this midwife checked me on Saturday, she said I was 3. But when I was here last week on Tuesday, that girl said I was 1.5, maybe 2. So I had made cervical change, but the contractions weren't doing anything at that point. So we tried some more herbs. Oh, let me tell you this. So when I got here, they realized that Carter was laying posterior. So he was laying face up. And they gave me an herb, like a homeopathic remedy. I cannot for the life of me think about what it is. So if you've had it, you know what I'm talking about, comment it down below so that I can like look into it more, because I'm actually very shocked. But she gave me the this like little itty bitty white pills. I had to put them under my tongue, and it made him flip to the right position, so he was no longer sunny side up. He was facing down like he should. It baffled me that I laid for hours in labor with my daughter in agonizing pain, and literally there's a homeopathic remedy to flip a baby from posterior to anterior. Nice. But so she did do that, and he flipped and he was fine, and that's when the contractions got really, really bad. So that was when I was really having to work through them. So when she came in and said I was only 3 centimeters dilated, we decided to try blue and black cohosh. I think I'm saying that right. Cohosh. Coach. I don't know. Something like that. COHOSH. And it's supposed to help bring contractions on more. And she said that if I was like in a legit, like real legit labor, it would make my contractions a lot stronger. Where if I wasn't like really, my body really wasn't ready to let go, it wouldn't do anything at all. And it didn't do anything at all. So she came to us with a decision and she said, what would you want to do? She said, you know, if you're having all of these contractions, one, it probably, they did an NST and he was not stressed out at all. He was dealing with them fine. But, you know, just still the constant squeezing is a little stressful on the baby. And not only that, but it was stressful on me. I was exhausted. I had been up since 3 a.m. We are now pushing like 6 o'clock. So at night. So she said that we should go ahead and opt for them to stop my contractions and give me a vaccination of some sort. It was a shot in my butt. For the record, she said it was only going to sting a little bit. And it stung a lot. Took 3 people to hold me down. I'm a big sissy. That's why I do natural childbirth, because I freaking hate needles. I freaking hate needles. So she gave me a shot in my butt, and I have a big bruise now. My whole right butt cheek feels like somebody like donkey punched me in it, and it's very uncomfortable to sit. But whatever was in that shot in my butt, my husband laughed and said it was like she Dextered me. I don't know if any of you watch Dexter on Showtime, because he always gets them like in the jugular before he kills them. That's how he like gives them the shot and they like faint out. Well, my husband said it was almost the same thing. Like, I remember being here at the birth center and I remember crying because I was frustrated and sad that I was leaving without a baby. And after all that work I'd put in. But I got in the car. I don't remember anything. My husband practically had to carry me in the house. Apparently my photographer has video footage of him trying to wake me up in the car, and I was like passed out. I woke up at 5 o'clock the next morning and I was like, oh, I'm still pregnant. Dang. So that's that. But yeah, so I have a nice big old bruise on my hiney, and tried to stick me twice because I jumped, because I hate needles, and she tranquilized me, and I woke up, and I'm still pregnant. So Carter's just never coming out. So I'll go ahead and insert a picture because I can't really do a screenshot from here, or I can't really do a belly shot in like the parking lot with all these people looking at me like, why is this chick talking to herself in her phone? But, there you have it. I'm 38 weeks and 2 days, and I'm still pregnant, and I'm going to go inside and see what they think. But the cardiologist visit was good. Let me go ahead and say that. She did say my heart rate was fast, so they want to put me on a medication to slow my heart rate down just a little bit. And I need to have an echo done just to make sure I don't have or do still have mitral valve prolapse. And that was it. I gotta go back 4 to 6 weeks after the baby's born, but that's whatever. So, I can still have my out-of-hospital birth. She said there was no reason why I couldn't. But see, I'm sporting my total labor hair today. Like, look at this. Like, this is the perfect labor hair. So, Carter needs to get out. He needs to get out now. But we'll know. So, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye.